I am Yoga Studios Headstand Stretch Clinic today. We are live from Conyers, Georgia. Welcome to my community. And we're about to get into breathwork, right? Yes. Breathwork. Breathwork and meditation. Apologies, not a headstand stretch clinic. That's Thursday. We're about to get into some breath work and meditation. We're gonna learn how to breathe with all of us, right? We are constantly breathing in survival mode, right? And because we constantly do not breathe diaphragmically or what they call chronically, or from the abdomen, right? Because we are constantly in survival mode, our body is always breathing under duress. And the whole body is a breath, and the whole body breathes. It's like the Master Jesus in the Bible said, "Let your eye be a single eye." He's saying that the whole body sees, that you can see with all of you, and so you can breathe with all of you. That's what we're going to set up this morning, and that is also the meditation. We're going to do the breath work, and we're going to integrate into the meditation. And the meditation is to meditate on breathing with all of you. You ready? We're going to begin right now. First of all, check in with your nostrils. How are you breathing? Is your right nostril more clearer than your left? Or is your left nostril more clearer than your right? If your right nostril is clearer than your left, then you are in sympathetic dominance. Fight, or freeze. That means your body is has a lot of tension and stress. You're breathing under duress. That's not necessarily a negative thing, but it is a stressful thing. That means there's a lot of cortisol being secreted in your body, right? And we want to balance that, right? We want to try to remedy that. If your left nostril is more clearer than your right, then you are in parasympathetic dominance. That means your body is in rest, relief, and relaxation mode, right? In digestive mode. What is it digesting? Food, emotions, life experiences, memories. Yes, they have to be processed and digested as well. And that's through the parasympathetic dominance. So, and that's in rest, relaxation, and relief mode. So check in with your nostrils, and you will know what dominance you are breathing in. However, regardless of what dominance you are in, you should be breathing correctly. And so place one hand on your chest, place one hand on your abdomen, and breathe. Breathe normally. What's moving first? Your abdomen or your chest? Or are you moving at the same time? Or you just can't tell? First of all, if you're breathing sympathetically, you are breathing from the chest or at the same time, because your body, you're breathing under duress. Survival mode. You're in survival mode. Your abdomen should be moving first. And the proper movement of the breath is not forward. It's sort of like a round thing. So it moves this way and up, and your rib cage expand, your chest and shoulders lift. Then when you exhale, shoulders and chest fall, and the rib cage come in, and your stomach moves towards your spine. So correct your breathing right now. Put your hand right here. If you're not breathing correctly, you can manage that. You can correct that. Place one hand over your navel, right beneath your navel, right on your navel or beneath your navel, and breathe from that area. Inhale from that area. Focus on breathing from your navel area first. Now take a deep breath. A full breath. No stress, no straining. Relax your muscles. Relax your facial muscles especially. and breathe from your abdomen first. You're going to take about 5 deep, gentle breaths, deep, slow breaths. Very good. You should instantly notice a little awareness of calmness, a little more clarity, right? A little more encouragement, a little more empowerment. Pay attention to your nostrils. They should be balancing out with just that little bit of breathing. So now we are going to learn to breathe with all of us, with all of you. You're going to learn to breathe with all of you. What does that mean? It means your whole body is going to breathe. Now, the first thing you want to do is sit with a naturally curved spine. I'm going to turn sideways for a moment. So most of the time, this is how we sit. This is a naturally curved spine. So from here, if you find your butt bones, your glute bones, and you sit on your butt bones, you naturally anteriorly, you anterior tilt your spine, and it will put the natural curve in your spine. And it actually feels better. Now, some of you may not be able to sit that way. So you can lay down, you use pillows, just find a way to get comfortable and sit in a position so you don't obstruct your breathing. Right? You want to have a smooth, deep, gentle flow of breath of the life force flowing in and out of you. Right? So here we go. Sit with a naturally curved spine, relax all your muscles, every muscle from the crown to the tips of your toes. In other words, go limp, right? Uncontract your muscles. Breathe through your nose, deep and gentle. This is the proper breathing apparatus, your nose. If you breathe through your mouth long enough, you will get tired. Now, there are certain sciences and certain times you do exhale or breathe through your mouth. I get it. But by virtue of being on this planet, this is the breathing apparatus, the nose. These two channels right here. And the breath graces the central nervous system, and it regulates the flow of oxygen, hydrogen throughout the body. The life force. Ready? Here we go. Breathe. Breathe from the abdomen first. Focus on abdominal breathing, diaphragmic breathing, pranic breathing. Get out of stressful breathing. Get out of breathing under duress. Right? That's breathing in poverty. Right? You want to breathe higher. Breathe deep and gentle. Deep, slow, and gentle. Find your breath. Reconnect to your breath. There are no distractions. Everything is a part of life. Life happens, so you must happen. Breathe in all the thoughts, sounds, feelings, emotions. Inhale. And exhale deeper and slower. Pay attention to the subtle sensations of breathing. Notice there's a clear distinction between an inhalation and an exhalation. Notice how cool it is when you inhale. And notice it gets warm when you exhale. Notice the inhale is shorter than the exhale. Relax your facial muscles. Very relaxed, very, very relaxed. And now, breathe with all of you. The whole body is a breath. Breathe with all of you. Yeah, we need some proof. Hold your hand up. Now, breathe through your hand. Feel that current. Pay attention to the subtle sensation, very refined sensation. You can feel the breath swinging in and out of your hand like a current. Now breathe with all of you. Become aware of the subtle sensations. Become aware your whole body is aware. This is your body and being. Feel your body breathe. Now you're going to take your third eye, which is your inner eye, and observe the body breathe within. With all of them. Let your eye, your body become an eye. Your body and being is a single eye. And observe your body breathe with all of you. Look within, see the body breathing. you may hear the noises outside and the music. Do not be distracted. Breathe it in with all of you. Focus. You must be able to find peace in chaos, and in chaos, find peace. Transcend peace and chaos. And just become aware, pure awareness. Now meditate on breathing with all of you and seeing your body breathe and your being breathe with all of you. That is the meditation. Go. Just for clarity, instead of just breathing with your nose, become aware that the entire body is a breath. The entire body breathes. And the entire body and being can see it with the third eye. It is a single eye. The whole body is an eye. Observe it, feel it, and see it with all of you. Make sure you're breathing from the abdomen, from the navel area. That is just a launching pad. The whole entire body breathes. Very good. Now we're going to acclimate our breathing to what is called subtle breathing. We were breathing deep and gentle. That's pranayama. You have breath control. Now you're going to get out the way and let the body's going to breathe whether you want it to or not. And that is the breath we are going to use right now. Observe the body breathe of all of you by itself. Your body does not need your help to breathe. Acclimate yourself to what is called subtle breathing. Allow the body to breathe for you and be still and be silent. Very good. Excellent. Move your toes around, your fingers around. Slowly move your head. Return back to this dimension. After that great traveling, open your eyes and smile. Great breath work and meditation. So, our practice, allowing me to introduce myself some. My name is I Am, and I Am Yoga. That's my name, I Am Yoga. And welcome to I Am Yoga Studios community. Our practice comes directly out of the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, specifically chapter 3, where there's the mention of siddhas. Siddhas meaning powers. And of course, we practice asanas. So our practice is called Siddha Asana. It means to sit in your divine seat. And our breath work comes directly from the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. And via the Yoga Sutras Patanjali, and some of the work that's mentioned in Light on Pranayama. And my own practice, 40 years of practicing breath work, that actually saved my life. So the breath work we just practiced, breathing with all of you, is like another sense waking up. You can breathe with all of you. What's the difference between just breathing through your nostrils and breathing with all? When you breathe through these channels, it's perfect, right? That is how this spacesuit is designed. We breathe through these channels. But we have other senses, and we have an energetic body where you can breathe with all of you. The entire body can breathe, and you can feel it. You can have the experience of it. You can have that expansion and illumination of being, and it feels absolutely amazing. And we just did it. So learn to breathe with all of you through stressful situations, right? Through trauma, through pain, through pleasure, right? Pleasure isn't always good. Just because you feel good, if you feel good all the time, you are actually in pain, right? You just don't know it. And if you're in pain, you have the proclivity to get out of that pain. So my point is balance. And breathing with all of you will help you manage certain stressful situations opposed to just stressful breathing. Here's stressful breathing. Oh, that's stressful breathing. So when you learn to breathe with all of you, here's breathing with all of you. You're aware. Your awareness is sharp. You have clarity because you're breathing with all of you. And you're breathing from the diaphragm rather than your chest. Right. So that's the secret science behind breathing with all of you and breathing with just these two channels, which are perfect for pranayama because it opens up the portals so that you can breathe with all of them. All the meridians are connected to the energetic body. So the energetic body is the body connected to the body, right? For instance, instead of just telling you, calling off the causal body and the spiritual body, here's what it is. You ever be somewhere and you don't see it, you don't smell it, you don't taste it, but you feel something or someone, and you turn around and there's somebody standing right there. Well, they entered into your energetic body. They grace your energetic body, and you felt them. That is the body I am referring to. That is the body I'm referring to. So we learn to breathe with all of us through stressful situations, especially real stressful situations, because a stressful breath diminishes your awareness. When you're breathing under duress, here, breathe now like this. And try to think about what you have to do for the rest of the evening or for tomorrow. It's very challenging. Sure, you can do it, but you don't have the clarity you have if you're breathing with all of you or you are breathing correctly. So here's breathing correctly. I'm breathing from the abdomen. I'm thinking about what I have to do later. There's clarity. Now I'm breathing with all of me. So breathing correctly and breathing with all of you, breathing diaphragmically, breathing pranically, and breathing from the abdomen is no different than breathing with all of you. The only thing is that you have expanded and illuminated breathing through with the energetic body, not only the physical body and being, but the energetic body is now breathing. And those, as I said, that's the energy field or energy body. It's a body like this. You just can't see it, and it's it's shaped around you. It's your twin. It's your divine twin, the energetic body, and you can use this energetic body to expand and illuminate in awareness. My name is I Am, and I teach headstands, um, breathwork, and meditation for the purpose of meeting the challenge of yourself and the challenge in our world. I teach it so you can learn to have a stress-free, sucker-free life or day, which is almost impossible today. But the more you learn how to breathe correctly and more meditate, uh, the greater your health can become, especially with a headstand. I mean, there's people using compression boots and all kind of inversion benches, and it works. I mean, it works, but nothing beats the headstand. Nothing beats the authenticity of the natural, organic headstand, right? No prop. I've done them all. I've been on them all. That's current. Who knows? Someone may innovate and invent something that does actually rival a headstand. But there's nothing like doing a headstand and activating the creative and pleasure centers of the brain, prefrontal cortex, pineal gland, and pituitary. And it's headstand is encouraging and empowering. So if you're in a stressful situation, toxic relationship, you're dealing with you banging, drugs, alcohol. You're trying to get up out of a life. You're trying to get up out of a situation, out of a space, out of a place. Um, Try some yoga. Try getting into some headstands, and doing some breath work and meditation on your situation, and realign to your divine essence, right? Or realign to your divinity, right? Get back in alignment with your consciousness. To get to realign is in the line. So what I'm saying to you is, uh, meet the challenge of yourself. We're just passing through here. Don't take it so serious. What situation? I mean, I don't been in some tough ones. I don't been on drugs, alcohol, religion, prison. Religion. And yoga saved my life. So that's the real deal. So it's a lot going on in the world. There's always something going on in the world. That ain't gonna change. At least not in our lifetime. We won't see a one world government or one world religion, or we won't see the whole world united as one world. Not in our lifetime. So right now, we got the Democrats and Republicans, and we got we got a whole bunch of stuff that we have, poverty. So breath work and meditation and yoga is a way to deal with that. Besides the traditional religion, the traditional education, the traditional therapist, the traditional psychiatrist, the traditional family methods. Things never worked for me. They may work for you, but they didn't work for me. And so this is why I teach yoga the way I teach it. And this is why I love yoga the way I love it. So that being said, is it time? Yes. Time to get out of here. We're supposed to be doing 45 minutes. New week has started, right? Okay, so yeah, so we start the headstand stretch clean Thursday. I would love to hear your comments on how we doing, and I will see you Thursday at 7 p.m. We're doing the headstand stretch clinic. Come prepared, and let's meet the challenge of ourselves and our world today. You have my blessings. Namaste.